Happy Friday to you, TGIF. It's actually, for me, TGIF is actually a good thing. A lot of people, TGIF is like, oh, I get to be off the entire weekend, and it's all doom and gloom. But to me, I make really good money on the weekends, so I work the weekends. With the exception of Sunday, I've been taking Sunday and Mondays off lately. So if you're out there, y'all, if you're in a dead-end job or a business that you hate, this might be your sign from the universe to make some changes and do something you actually love for a change. Even if the money may not be quite as good, but there is still ways to really get into your passion, what you love to do. This is what I love to do, y'all. I love making videos. I love coming on here and connecting with y'all. Because you know what? It helps me, but it also helps y'all too. So meditation is really one of my favorite things to do. It's helped me in so many ways. Throughout the times I've been doing it, I've been a regular meditator. For the most part, took a little bit of time off. For the most part, for about 8 years now. Actually, 9 years. I'm up on 9 years now. So, but yeah, it's definitely something to look into. Look into just relaxation. It don't have to be just, you call it meditation. You can call it meditation, relaxation, whatever, right? Still pretty much the same thing. Just getting your body present, being present to the moment, getting our mind and body, our mind really, the monkey mind, to kind of settle down. Eventually it'll settle down. We'll get stuck in all this future tripping or going to the past. Just living for the now, right? It's because that's all we have, y'all. So anyway, kind of got off on a little bit of a rant there. So I want to go ahead and welcome you to the Daily Reader podcast, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work, to help us stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here normally 7 a.m. I still haven't got my regular schedule. Should be starting next week, a pretty regular schedule. It might be, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks from now it'll be really, really solidified as far as my schedule at a part-time job that I started, delivery driver. Excuse me. But we're just going to have to kind of, right now I'm playing that by ear. Right now I'm working with them pretty much Wednesday and Thursdays, I think, most weeks. So it's going to be 7 a.m. Wednesday and Thursdays, and probably 8 a.m. I was saying 10:30. 10:30 is probably just going to be one day a week, and that's going to probably be on Sundays. So, but I'll put out the regular schedule when I have it, y'all. But for now, we're just going to take things mostly day by day until I have that. So, but yeah, it'll all work out, y'all. Everything will be good. Probably going to end up being 2 days a week, 7 a.m. and then 4 days a week, 8 a.m. and then 1 day a week, 10:30 a.m. is more than likely how the schedule's going to go. But yeah, I'm going to do a post, so y'all have that. So anyways, if you're new here, really appreciate you being here, taking your time to come on here, take time to do your self-care. It's really, it pays off, right? It pays off if you'll put time into your self-care. Take care of yourself. Take care of others is great, but if you don't take care of ourselves, we can become depleted and not really have anything for anybody to offer anybody, right? So that's why another reason I do it. So it's really important to make sure we're doing that. Do a slight video adjustment here. And without further ado, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So go ahead and find somewhere I should say find a stopping point. If you're doing anything right now, if you're driving, find somewhere to pull over. You can take this time for yourself to relax this morning. So just make sure, just find somewhere safe where you can be comfortable. To close your eyes for a few minutes. I'll give you a minute or so to get there before we get started here. How do y'all like my shirt? Peace, love, and seasonal fruit. Bought this from one of my mentors. He's a registered holistic nutritionist up in Canada. Coach as well. Alright. So go ahead and close your eyes. It's never required. You can keep them open if you want to as well. But I believe it probably works better if you close your eyes. It's more for relaxation side anyway. And just take some slow, deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in your nose and out your mouth. With every breath, feel yourself getting more and more relaxed. Forget about yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries, and just be here now, in this moment. Because this is all we have. Tomorrow's not promised. It's not here yet. The past is gone. Okay, we're going to do, let's go ahead and do one more. Then we'll do the Serenity Prayer, the short version today. Just take a really deep breath, breathe in deep as you can. And on the exhale, blow it out audibly, releasing any tension you might be holding on to. Sometimes it's conscious, sometimes it's just unconscious because emotions are stored in the body. And just know that on that out breath, you're releasing tension whether you realize it or not. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. And we're on June the 20th. Step 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others, was a recent topic at my Al-Anon meeting. Members shared many painful stories about parent-child relationships that sounded as if they could be repaired. I wondered whether mine could be. Then I heard my magic formula for another member to ask myself what talents I received from my parents. That night, I wrote down the many talents I had received from my father, the addict, and I felt exhilarated. The next night, I sat down to write the talents I had received from my mother. The page was blank, my mind was blank. I could remember only the pain. So for the next few weeks, I prayed. I sat down again, and this time my higher power wrote the words genuine, thoughtful, patient, humble, and insightful. I knew I had those qualities, and my mother had them too. Could I have received them from her? Yes, I could have, and I had. I felt humble and grateful when I realized that these gifts had come from my mother. My anger dissipated and I felt close to her for the first time. Now I could begin to be the kind of daughter I had always wanted to be. Thought for the day: my parents have passed many of their talents, not just their burdens, onto me. Realizing this could be a step toward repairing my relationships with them. Everyone who plays a part in our lives offers something that we might learn. That's from the book Courage to Change, page 335. It's actually another daily reader that we have in Al-Anon. So we'll eventually get to that one. Maybe we'll do it the year after next. I don't really know yet. I got so many different devotionals, daily readers y'all planned. I'm really excited for it. I plan to do this every single year, y'all. So it's gonna be great. There's gonna be different things. Some of them might be Christ-centered, a little more on the religious side, and some of them won't be, right? And the 12 steps is not religious. It's spiritual, though. All right, so I have done step 9, so I can comment on this one. This is, I don't know, don't really seem to be, to me this isn't really related to step 9. This is just some general info. Step 9 is when we make amends for, you really are the harms we had done to other people. That's direct amends. So uh, I've done this. I haven't done it with everybody yet. I did it with the majority of people. Sometimes it takes the courage or God to be able to put them in your life again so you can make your amends to the person. And yeah, my 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 sponsor. Some sponsors don't do it. You don't make direct amends. You just make amends, like write a letter, maybe burn it in a fire, throw it away. My sponsor had me make direct amends to people from the past uh, that I may have actually caused harm to. And I think I had, I don't know, maybe five different people that I made direct amends to. So it's best to do it in person. So the only ones I've done so far is the ones I've done in person. And let me tell y'all, it is one of the greatest feelings that you can ever have to really go forward and and right your wrongs, right? And tell people that. Also, it's about apology too. You tell people you're sorry, but also to make living amends, to make sure that you tell them that, hey, you mean, what can I do? You mean, to make sure this doesn't happen again. And I believe in giving them something too. The first time I didn't do that, but going forward, I'm planning to give them something. I don't care if it's a $10 bill. Just give them something. You mean, to make it right. If they're no longer with you, obviously you can donate money to a cause or charity or organization, whatever, right? Related to, maybe even related to something that if you have an addiction, maybe related to something in that arena, right? So it's pretty powerful, right? Pretty powerful. For alcoholics, I'm an organization called Mothers Against Drunk Driving. That's one. That's one example. For somebody that may have raped somebody, abused somebody, there's all kinds of organizations out there that one can donate to. So just take your pick, right? If the person's no longer around or no longer alive, if they're still alive, obviously make the direct amends. As long as it doesn't hurt them or someone else, that's really the key with direct amends. You don't want to hurt that person or someone else. So yeah, powerful, y'all. So I trust y'all got something out of this today. Go out there, make it a great day. Have a great weekend if you're off the weekend. Regardless, have a great weekend. And look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be 8 a.m. tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see y'all then. Take care. God bless. And as always, peace and love. Bye for now.